Hey there, and welcome to Quick Tips for Teaching. I'm your host, Jenna Camp, and today we're talking about disciplinary literacy. Disciplinary literacy is different from basic literacy or content area literacy, but it often gets confused or misunderstood. Let's begin at the bottom of this diagram to take a look at what different kinds of literacy skills we're talking about. Basic literacy skills have to do with skills such as word decoding and fluency with high frequency words, skills that underlie all reading tasks. This basic literacy is a set of skills that we typically develop in K-3 as we are learning to read. And then these basic literacy skills get refined and honed, typically in the upper elementary and middle school years of 4 through 8. In fourth grade, however, typically around there, we make the very big transition from learning to read to reading to learn. And when we are reading to learn, we're now looking at reading tasks in content areas, but we're utilizing common literacy skills that are ubiquitous comprehension and word decoding strategies across all disciplines. Disciplinary literacy, on the other hand, refers to the specialized literacy skills that are applicable only to disparate, separate subject disciplines, right? So you're reading like an historian versus reading like a mathematician. There are different skills, thinking skills and reading skills and language skills that are required of different disciplines. Let's take a look more closely at the difference between content area literacy and disciplinary literacy. Content area literacy focuses on the similarities of reading tasks across all disciplines, school-wide common set of skills, whereas disciplinary literacy focuses on the differences, the specialties of those reading tasks and reading skills within each discipline. In content area literacy, we recognize that all good readers engage in pre, during, and post-reading strategies, things that are universal, such as accessing prior knowledge, identifying key terms, using context clues to make meaning, questioning the text, summarizing the text, drawing conclusions from that text. These are skills that are typically employed in all content areas and can be systematically taught, therefore, across content areas. And the same kinds of language can be used to refer to these skills, whether you're in a math class or a history class or an English class or a science class. Therefore, content area literacy emphasizes a set of skills that can be generalized across the content areas. Disciplinary literacy looks at how we create, communicate, and evaluate information in different disciplines very distinctly. For example, math is highly conceptual. The reading tasks that mathematics students are asked to complete include word, numeric, and non-numeric symbols to decode. In fact, research shows us that mathematical reading is the most conceptual reading that scholars have to do. There are more concepts embedded in a math text in a given paragraph or even sentence of math than in almost any other discipline. Science texts are therefore very data rich. They're much more process oriented. They can be very theoretical. So they're conceptual, but on this sort of higher theoretical fashion, whereas in a math class, you're reading to solve a problem. In science, you're reading often to explore a situation, to explore a phenomenon. So there's a lot more theory and perhaps less computation. History texts are chronological, very much focused on cause and effect relationships, a lot of evidence used there. But you can see when a scholar is moving from one course to another, there's a different perspective that you use to enter the text. So disciplinary literacy emphasizes the unique tools that the experts in that discipline use to participate in the work of that discipline. I hope this has been a helpful distinction for you. For more quick tips, check out jennacamp.com or find me on Facebook or Instagram at Jenna Camp Educational. Thanks and have a great day.